Hi guys, welcome to another reading vlog. It is still pretty early on Friday. I am currently studying my standards, my state standards for my teaching licensure exam, and I'm doing it all on my own. So it's kind of stressful, and there's a lot, but it's okay. I'm just going through it. Before I pick up my book for this weekend, there are some things I wanted to talk about. One being that I might have a lisp during this video and every video forward for the next 3 months. And that is because I have officially started about 3 days ago my invisible aligner treatment. So I don't have them in right now because I'm drinking caffeine to get through my studying. But when they're in, they make me speak differently. So just a forewarning there on that. Also, I am during the weekdays, I should say, I am rereading Pride and Prejudice, and then Emma, and then I'm going to be reading the Jane Austen Society, and I'm vlogging all three of those. I'm not sure if I'm going to break them into individual videos or not yet, but so on the weekends I'm reading different books just because I want to separate the vlogs, the reading vlogs on the weekend, and then the Jane Austen vlogs. So I will tell you what I'm reading this weekend a little bit later. I'm still trying to decide. So that's that as well. So I might not finish a book this weekend, and then if so, then I'll probably pick it up next weekend. And the third thing is everything that's happening in our country, in our world, mostly our country, and the unrightful, just completely horrendous, indignant of the police murdering Black people in this country at alarming rates. One is too many, and it's been unfortunately way more than one. So hopefully now there will be some more accountability, or any accountability. There will be justice for these victims of police brutality and murder, and their families. And hopefully things will start changing within this country, because it is horrendous. And there's no way, shape, or form I am any way proud to be in this country, for many reasons, but that being the number one thing. But yeah, so I think it's very important that we don't perform our protest. I think it's very easy in this day of social media to be someone wanting to show the world that you are support of this cause, of this much needed movement. But it's not about you, it's not about me, it's about people of color who have stories that need to be heard and need justice for the complete lack of humanity that they have to face on a daily basis. And I hope that we do better, because if not, then I don't know what's going to keep this country intact, because it's just disgusting. So anyways, I think that we need to remember that it's not about us. We unfortunately have more privilege than people of color in this country and around the world, and we need to use that to aid and support and uplift these people and their stories and their voices. But it's not about us. So hopefully we will move on from this performative protest on social media and actually share stories, sign petitions, protest if you can, call your call government in the states that are being affected by this police brutality and violence, and do something. Just I get the meaning behind posting a black square on social media. I get that it's your way of showing that you care, but it's a performative action. but people have said it's not helpful, and what is helpful is actually doing something. So hopefully we all will do that. We'll start doing something. I am linking a bunch of links in my video description in support of this, and hopefully we'll continue to share and learn more and educate ourselves as white people. So that's that. I'm gonna go back to studying. I have hopefully all of this, and this is just like a teensy bit of what I need to study for my educational license. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So this is the cleaner slash whitener that they sent, and then this is the eyeliner case. I'm gonna attempt to do this with one hand. Yeah, we'll see. So not the easiest to open, but at least you know it's secure. So this is like the case. They come in and they have this extraction tool that I've never used. I just use my nails. So you get this box and it has the weeks for your treatment, and I'm going to step 7, so 7 weeks for my top and 11 weeks for my bottom. So yeah, that's the timeline we're dealing with. But okay, so basically I know how to do this with one hand. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, so you just have to do like one pump. I do like just little bitty things, so it's not even a complete pump, and then even it out and then put it in, and we'll see how this goes. One-handed. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way, maybe. Oh gosh, this is hard. Hold on. I can see myself in the mirror, so that helps. And my monitor keeps turning off, so. Hold on. So the bottom's in. The bottom actually, it doesn't hurt to put them in at all. Though there's a pressure, especially like in the front of my teeth, which are the most crooked. I did have a problem with the back of it kind of sticking out, and it was my tongue kept scraping against it, like the tip of my tongue kept scraping against it. So they send you like a little nail filer basically, and we use that to kind of file it down, and it's much better. But yeah, so the top one is actually my least favorite, even though when it's on it doesn't bother me as much as the bottom one does, but it's just a super tight fit. So it really is like, initially putting it on is not fun. So attractive. Okay, so they do hurt, like I'm not gonna lie. It did a good favor for my future self and decided not to read if they hurt or not before I decided to get them. And I have read it now, and it's very common to have like displeasure, as they want to say, but it straight out hurts. I'm going to take a shower now. Well, I'm gonna do some laundry, take a shower, and then go get my mail, and then decide what I'm gonna do for dinner, and then hopefully start reading. I still haven't shared what I'm reading yet. Okay, so I'm done showering, obviously. I'm gonna wait to go to the mailroom until the sun goes down because it's really hot and humid outside. And ooh, that's what I'm reading. So this is the Southern's Book Club Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. It's basically about this book club in the South, obviously having to protect their like suburban town from a vampire. So I mean, and it's set in the 90s as well. So I also really like the cover. It's got one of that like soft, I don't know how to describe, matte paper, and the inside cover has this little town of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina Public Library, which I think is so cool. I love that detail. He's cousin. I'm gonna take his approach and do that in a second. It's so pretty. I've never read any of these books. I didn't know. Actually, I read my best friend's exorcism. Okay, this makes more sense now. I just love this so much. It's so pretty. Oh, that's a pretty dedication too. So today is actually Sunday. I did not record anything yesterday. I was just having a day. I didn't read, and it was just kind of not something I cared to record or talk about at the time. So it's just been a lot. So I am going to work on some pen pals right now and do a little studying because I have coffee. That's why my teeth are in. My teeth is what I call them. They're aligners. And then I'm going to get in bed and read for the rest of the day. I did want to talk about something too because I woke up to seeing JK Rowling trending on Twitter, and my God, guys, this isn't the first time that she has said something that was really transphobic. And you have a platform like that, if it's not coming from a place of love or acceptance, and you have a platform that massive, do you really need to share it? It's so wealthy. She has access to all of this resource and education and listening to people, and then all she does is retweet other people's opinions to justify that she's correct. And then she'll use the classic, oh, I have a friend who's trans, so it's okay for me to say these things. Just like, what are you thinking? And her books, her child books of Harry Potter, and the things she would say were always just rooted in, accepting one another and loving one another. But obviously she doesn't practice what she preaches. And another thing, I have reread Harry Potter, and there's a lot of problems in those books. There's a lot of fat shaming, and the fact that, oh my God, I don't even know. So that's just, yeah, kind of, it really sucks, to be honest. So just want to talk about that really quickly because it's been on my mind. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish up some pen pals. I'm dwindling my stack of ones that I need to respond to. I'm sure there's a lot more at my post box that I probably should go check soon, so there's room because it's very tiny. What are you doing, girl? Seriously, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Before she wanted out, now she wants back in. So I am on I'm almost to page 100 in the book, and it's so funny. I love this book so much already. The author's really good at adding specific details that make it more it feels more real and tangible because of that. And it's like so descriptive and hilarious, and it really plays on the suburban mom sort of lifestyle and does it in a way that he's been paying attention. Like in the author's note in the beginning, he talks about his mom and growing up in a suburb and stuff like that. So it's really nice to kind of see these suburban moms who are sort of obsessed with true crime and mystery, and then just something crazy happens. I mean, it's
in the description for the book, it says that they feed off this vampire, and because it's like 90s suburban moms doing it, I thought that the vampire aspect would be more kitschy, but actually, um, at least in this part that just happened, um, is so descriptive and it's so like disgusting um and gory. But it actually makes me like it way more than I think if it was just like kind of glossing over the violence. Um, but yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. Like it's so funny. It's so good. I'm really enjoying it. Still laying outside because the can't even talk. I'm still laying outside because it's so nice. I'm just enjoying being outside. It's supposed to be hot like in a couple of days, which I'm not looking forward to because I like being out in the fresh air. And I hate the heat. But yeah, so